Welcome heroes! In today's video we're going to be doing a speed paint challenge. I'm going to try to paint up Queen Qhyrion, get her base and everything tabletop ready in less than an hour. Do you think I can do it? Let me know in the comments. She is a very detailed miniature for how small she is, which can make it a little bit harder to speed paint for sure, because you're going to have to slow down to make sure you get those small details. And a lot of YouTubers out there that do painting videos, they paint up some of these figures in like 20 minutes. They are a little more simple probably, but you know, for me, if I can get a figure painted up well in less than an hour, I think that's a win. So let's jump into it. Before we jump into the painting, let's talk about Queen Qhyrion's backstory, because it's actually pretty wild. She's a self-proclaimed queen who rose to power in the poison region of Annihilation during Vydar's withdrawal from public view. While chaos was spreading, she united the scattered people there and led a new revolutionary movement. About 10 years after the last High Council of the Arch-Kyrie, she showed up to represent Vydar at the Peace Summit in Storm. Jandar had Knight Irene and her Ursine, Uller had Somland, Einar had Hatomoto Taro, and even Utgar was there. They sent Loviatak and the mind-shackled Raylin. But the summit collapsed. No one trusted each other, and everyone thought Revna was behind some poisoned wellsprings. Turns out it was actually the pirates, but no one knew that then. That moment kicked off the Age of Annihilation. Later on, Queen Qhyrion would reforge the remains of Major Q10 into the upgraded Major Q11. He woke up violent and hostile toward organics, but Somlin was able to calm him down. So yeah, Qhyrion's not just a queen, she's a major force in the new era of Valhalla. I started by priming her black, then hit her with a gray Zenithal highlight to bring out some natural shading. To really help the speed paint pop, I dry brushed some white on the high points and edges, especially the wings, hair, and armor. That step makes a huge difference in how the colors show up later. I kick things off by painting the wings. I went with a dark black blue color that gives her a shadowy mystical vibe. It sets the tone right away. Next, I tackled the skin. I used a rich purple to emphasize that alien magical power she radiates. It contrasts nicely with the metals and blues that come later. Her hair started with ashen stone, a light gray, but I wasn't totally sold on how it looked. I came back later, just dry brushing a bit of black into it and added polished silver to give it a cold, almost metallic shimmer. That helped a lot. Cloth got painted with cold burst blue. It's a deep, elegant tone that works really well with the rest of the palette. It feels very queenly, but not overly flashy. Then I jumped into the metal sections, the spear, her armor, and the frame of the wings. I used the polished silver for all of it. Speed paints really shine here. No need to layer on highlights. They just settle into the details. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to make a quick note. I'm not sponsored by Renegade Game Studios, but they were awesome enough to send me this figure to paint and share with you all. And if you want to support the channel, I've got an affiliate link down in the description where you can pre-order Heroscape stuff, including some of the new releases. Yeah, here's a few images of a bunch of the new releases coming out that you can pre-order. Using that link helps out a ton and keeps this content coming. Okay, back to the painting. Her armor straps got hit with grim black. It's subtle, but adds separation between the metal parts and keeps the detail readable. For her eyes, I used poppy red. They're tiny, but man, do they stand out against the purple skin. That red glow gives her a really intimidating look. Then I added gold trim to the armor edges and those little circle details on her wings. I used gold armor paint, which was a nice warm tone that complements the silver without clashing. Like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't loving the hair, so I went back with a black dry brush and some silver highlights. That gave it a bit more depth and helped it stand out better against the wings. Moving on to the base, I started by painting it solid black, just a quick prep layer before adding any texture. I added basing glue and dropping in a mix of sand and small rocks. Nothing fancy here, just fast and gritty. Once that dried, I coated the whole thing with Grave or Gray. It darkens everything down and gives it a nice scorched earth look that fits her tone. Then I finished the whole mini with a little bit of satin varnish that protects the paint and gives the metallics just a little extra shine. And here she is, Queen Qhyrion, painted, based, and ready for battle. And yep, I finished her in under an hour, barely. I'm honestly super happy with how she turned out. The purple skin, the icy metallic hair, the glow from those red eyes, it all just works. And especially when you drop her onto a Heroscape battlefield. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want to see more speed paint challenges, tell me what figure I should try next. If you enjoyed this, drop a like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the affiliate link below to grab your Heroscape minis. Oh, and if you haven't seen it yet, I just did a full breakdown of the newest figures revealed at Renegade Con. I'll link that video right here. Definitely go check it out.